Good evening, everybody. Welcome to SASKS Academy at South Kent School 15 National Hockey on YouTube. Tonight, the Academy takes on the elite hockey program from Cheshire Academy. Some of you may have noticed that the Academy is wearing Central Connecticut Capitals jersey, and that is because in the Connecticut Hockey Conference, they play as the Central Connecticut Capitals. The elite hockey program at Cheshire plays as East Haven, Connecticut. And these two teams meeting in a Connecticut Hockey Conference matchup this evening. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Academy. On left wing, number 16, Justin Gordon from Havertown, Pennsylvania. He picked up an assist in Sunday's game against the Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers. He'll be centered by number 9, Victor Cherneckinair from Southington, Connecticut. And on right wing, number 22, Jake Stabert from Flemington, New Jersey. Number 11, Ryan Miknich had a big game on Sunday with 3 goals against the Rangers. His center, Nick DeSantis, picked up 4 assists in that game as well. Number 14 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. Number 15, Jack Williams from Biddeford, Maine. He also had a big game, 2 goals. That line accounting for 11 points in Sunday's contest at a 6-2 win over the Midfield Junior Rangers. From Odessa, Florida, number 10, Colin Anna. Will Rinaldi, number 19, and number 29, Jack Gorton. Jaden Boreana's number 24, Felix Gavers, number 37, coming to you all the way from Latvia, and number 26, Tyler Silverstein from Calabasas, California. On defense, Charlie DeRoche and Caden Varga will pair up together, Austin Cook and Frank Durasevich, and Aiden Erishman and Josh Steele, who each picked up an assist on Sunday as well. Let's take a look at the lineup for the elite hockey program. First line is centered by Gary Claps, number 15, Hunter Gilchrist, number 21 on left wing, and CJ Stafford, number 34 on right wing. Brandon Femister, number 46, will center the second line with John Horn and Owen Sweet on his wings. Thomas Filoramo, CJ Stafford, and Carter Ellis. And a couple of spare wingers for the elite hockey program, John Radatovich and Adam Majorano. On defense, Van Duzen and Lammons will anchor the D with Presley and Perez and Coley and Donadio rounding out the elite hockey program roster. Got about 2 minutes and 35 seconds left here to go in warm-ups. Let's take a look at some of the other scoring from Sunday. In addition to that line of Miknich, DeSantis, and Williams picking up 11 points, Colin Anna, Justin Gordon, and Tyler Silverstein all chipped in assists. And 4 of the 6 defensemen got on the board, with Frank Durasevich picking up 2 assists in that game. Austin Cook, Josh Steele, and Aiden Erishman each adding an assist. And Will Rinaldi also had a goal in that game. Getting the start in net tonight from Nashville, Tennessee is Bennett Jung. Aiken, of course, started the opening game. Not many shots in that game. Had a little bit of a mishap with a dump in, but putting that behind him, and tonight he'll watch from the bench as we see Young in action for the first time this season. Taking a look at the elite hockey program, a fledgling program from Cheshire Academy. Not quite as established as SASKS, but not far behind. And of course, Shattuck St. Mary's, the school that we try not to mention here, one of the originators of the school affiliation with midget hockey program model, and SASKS Academy soon followed thereafter. And then the elite hockey program at Cheshire Academy sprung up. They are coached by Peter Alden. The academy, of course, is coached by Scott Gainey, and he's backed up on the bench by John O'Connor. Final minute of warm-ups. We're getting set to go here live from the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena in beautiful South Kent, Connecticut. We got a good night of hockey action in store for you. Can't wait to get going here, everybody. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the opening face-off in just a moment. get a live look at here. Head coach Scott Gainey as he talks to the troops. Assistant coach John O'Connor before we get underway here. The academy looks like they're going to go with DeSantis, Miknich, and Williams to start, with Durasevich and DeRoche on defense. The elite hockey program countering with John Horn, Brandon Femister, and Hunter Gilchrist. Check that, Owen Sweet, Gilchrist, and Horn, with Coley and Donadio on defense. Getting set to go here is DeSantis and Horn will step in on the draw. And we are underway from South Kent, Connecticut. The academy pushing the draw to the boards. And Coley will handle there, give it over for Donadio. That's picked up by Miknich. Miknich will send it back to Durasevich. He'll send it up the wing for Williams. That puck turned over, and Gilchrist will take a shot. That blocked wide by DeRoche. Puck goes off the side of the net, comes out in the slot, and that shot doesn't get through again. And Horn with another shot just goes over the top of Jung. Have to check the pronunciation on that. Sorry, Bennett, it's either Jun or Jung, but we'll get it right. And DeSantis now along the left wing boards will try to come out of the zone, and he will. Puck momentarily knocked off his stick, but this is Miknich now. Miknich coming in over with a shot on goal, and the elite hockey program netminder, I believe that's Nick Golis, but he's wearing number 41 as opposed to number 31. He was listed as 31 on his line sheet this evening. So I'm assuming that's Nick Golis. My apologies if that is incorrect. Off the draw, the academy will control. That's Jake Stapert. And now Victor Chernekanair comes back to the point to Cook. Cook will fire it in on net. And that's knocked aside. Rebound by Stapert, and Golis will hang on. 15:59 left here to go in period number 1, and no score from South Kent, Connecticut. Off the draw, Chernekanair steps in. He'll face off against Claps. Chernekanair, Chase Stapert steps in. And Claps will win the draw. That back for number 4, Ben Presley. Puck comes around now back for Cook. Cook fires it, it goes wide of Golis. Justin Gordon now along the near side half wall. Gordon trying to control there. Pass comes back out in front for Gordon. He's unable to control. And the elite hockey program will come out of their own zone. This is Claps now coming over the red line. Claps tries to get by Cook, no sale. And we got a delayed offsides as the academy will control and come out of the zone. The feed for Gordon just a bit too far ahead of him, but the play onside, no icing. And here we go. Presley, Claps now. That'll come up for number 85. We don't have him listed either, so not sure who that is for the elite hockey program. And the academy will just dump in, and going back to Chase. And the puck will come out of the zone. This is Erishman. Erishman sends it over for Steele. Back to Erishman. Erishman and Steele regrouping in their own zone. Strong forecheck there by Nick Ellis. Check that, Carter Ellis. Puck will come back to the point now. This is Steele. Steele will fire it in. That's tipped out front by Gorton. That'll go wide. Now 19, that's Will Rinaldi, will control. He'll send that back for Steele. Steele now looking for Rinaldi. Puck turned over there. And the academy will control with Rinaldi feeding it up for Colanano. Colanano on the near side half wall. He'll curl and dump it deeper for Rinaldi. Rinaldi, Gorton, and Anna out there now on the forecheck on the attack for the academy. Gorton trying to come out of the corner. Puck sticked away from him there. Comes to the point. Steele will keep it in. And he'll go to look for a change as Donadio handles there. And a nice keep there at the point by Erishman covering for Steele, who had gone to the bench on a change. And now the academy at center ice. And that is Gilchrist. He'll dump it in behind Jun. And along the near side. The Academy having trouble controlling. Comes out to the blue line and kept in there, apparently. The referee nowhere near the blue line, but they say that play was onside. Looks like it might have been, and the Elite Hockey program will regroup at center ice. They'll dump it deep where Steele will kick it out of the zone. Never got off in that line change, but now he will get to the bench, and we'll have a stoppage in play. With 13:25 left here to go in period number 1. And no score from the Admiral James in Civil Stockdale Arena. Off the draw now, Williams, DeSantis, and that'll come to Williams. Williams moving down the slot. He'll try to get the shot off, unable to do so, but Miknich will battle there. Comes to Williams, he gets a shot, and Golis will glove that puck down and control for the Elite Hockey program. DeSantis now stepping it on the draw to Golis' right. Puck comes out in front. Controlled there by number 34, C.J. Stafford. Will come back to point now to Jurasevich. Jurasevich fires that shot in. And not sure if Golis got a piece of that or it went wide, but it'll come back out in front now for DeSantis, and his shot goes wide as the Elites just hanging on for dear life right here. Strong attack by this line of DeSantis, Williams, and Miknich. They are buzzing early here at the Academy. Quick D change for the Academy. Varga and Cook out now. Same line of DeSantis, Miknich, and Williams. Varga sends it over for Cook. Cook hounded there, but he escapes. Sends it up left wing side for Miknich. Miknich feeds it up for Cook. And Cook not able to hit a streaking DeSantis up the middle, and that'll come back now for Varga. Varga in behind Jung. That puck is tipped by DeSantis, but that's going to go for an icing, and we'll get a stoppage in play here with 12:18 left to go here in period number 1. Face off to Jun's left. Not a whole lot of action at his end so far as the Academy carrying the play. A little bit in the early opening seconds of the game to start, but the Academy carrying much of the play since that point. Both centers chased here. And Sweet will step in and lose the draw to Gordon. And out will come Chernekanair. Chernekanair up with Stapert. Chernekanair streaking down the left wing side. He centers it in front for Gordon, and Gordon just not able to tip that past Golis. And Gordon now will control at the top of the circle. Gordon wheeling, dealing, leaves it for Stapert. Stapert will chip it ahead for Chernekanair. Chernekanair looking for Gordon, but he'll elect to hang on and swing in behind Golis. Comes now out to Varga. Varga looking for the neat pass to Gordon on the left post and not able to connect there. Nice defensive play by Ben Presley to lift the stick there and prevent the conversion for a goal. 11:40 left here to go in period number 1, and the Academy and EHP knotted up, no score. Rinaldi stepping in. Rinaldi out there with Gordon and Anna. Puck will come back now to Anna. Back to the point, and that puck is deflected high. Stick banging coming from the EHP bench as that shot was blocked. EHP tries to come out of their zone, and Erishman will chase. And in comes Claps. Claps getting in a shot. Looks like Jung got a shoulder on that, and he'll make a nice save to keep EHP off the board. Rinaldi now in the corner battling with Stafford. Rinaldi and Stafford. And Erishman, check that steal now. We'll give it for Erishman. Erishman back to steal. And they'll come out the left-hand side. And the Academy will dump, and Gorton will get on the puck there. Jack Gorton from Granite Springs, New York. Puck controlled now by Rinaldi. Rinaldi sends it back to the point. That shot goes in and is wide of goalless. Erishman now. Erishman with a shot. That's tipped by his own defenseman. And we've got a penalty, it looks like, coming up here. And the Academy is going to go on their first power play as Donadio is going to go off on a slash. And off the draw on the first power play of the game for the Academy. Chudekaner is playing the right point. He's back there with Cook. Cook will control. Also out there for the Academy, DeSantis, Williams, and Gordon. Again, listen for that consonant. It's Gordon or Gorton. This is Gordon, not Gorton. DeSantis now circling, moves the puck back to Cook as he hears it from the bench, asking for him to move it. Puck will come back to the point now. And that puck is set down low by Cook for Williams. Goalless with the save. Back to Cook now. A lot of instruction coming from the Academy bench now, and that puck is shot high and out of play. As I think Coach Scott Gainey's looking to see some better puck movement there on the power play with the time and space. 1:19 left to go on the power play. 9:53 left to go here in period number one. No score. And the referees getting together at center ice, and there is a new rule in USA Hockey this year that if the puck goes off the crossbar and out of play, it will stay in the zone, but the referee, one explaining to the other that it went off the glass without being touched, and so that will come outside the zone as DeSantis not able to win that draw, and EHP will send it all the way down just out of the reach of Cook, and Jung will play it, leaving it there for Cook. Cook now coming out of the zone. He'll hit it for Chernekanair. Chernekanair coming in the zone with Williams. Chernekanair will curl. He'll deal for Cook. Cook back to the point now. Cook hanging on, looking for his options. Sends it in. And Gordon not able to get the pass through. And EHP will clear it all the way down where Jung will field and leave for Cook. Cook chased there by Horn. And Cook hanging on to the puck, looking for a good breakout option, and here comes DeSantis through center. DeSantis with a head of steam. DeSantis now, bodied off there by Presley. DeSantis and Presley battling, and Presley will come up with the puck. He'll deal for Varga, who keeps it in. And Stapert alertly covering for Varga. Check that check, covering for DeRoche. Is able to keep that in. And now Stapert. Stapert, 12 seconds left on the power play, comes back to the point. To DeRoche, back for Stapert. And Stapert will shoot that in on goal. Goalless will knock that one down and hang on. With 8:39 left to go in the first period and 5 seconds left on the Academy power play. Not a couple good scoring opportunities there, but not a whole lot going on for the Academy as Miknich will step in for the draw with Stapert and Gorton. And EHP will control off the draw and send it around. That puck is cleared. Varga will just dump it back in, and that penalty has killed the Academy 0 for 1 on the power play. Puck comes back now for Miknich. Miknich will feed it for Varga. Stapert trying to stay on sides there, not able to do so, or was held up trying to stay on sides, and now the Academy will get in the zone. Miknich hooked as he comes around the net, and no call there. As number 85 will control for EHP. And we apologize, we don't have numbers for every player. We did get a line chart from the coaches, but 85 and 41 were not two of the numbers we received. 8 minutes left to go here in the opening period. The faceoff will come just outside the Academy zone. As the referee giving instruction to Tyler Silverstein. He's out there with Felix Gavers and Jaden Boreanaz. And off the draw, that's Lammons. Lammons will send it over for Ellis, who will dump it deep in the zone. And the Academy will come back out hard. This is Gavers. Gavers with some speed, trying to turn the corner. He'll get a shot in on goal. Not much doing there, and goalless will cover up and hang on for EHP. Gavers, Silverstein, and Boreanaz will stay out there with Erishman and Steele on defense. Horn steps in for EHP. And he's not able to control, but that's Gilchrist now who will chip it out of the zone. And Silverstein there now, battling with two Elite Hockey Program players. And this is Sweet. Sweet will sweetly flip it into the zone, and Gavers will control there for the Academy. Gavers with the outlet. Sends it up and out of the zone. Not able to connect, and Horn tries to glove it down, but Silverstein now coming into the zone, looking for Boreanaz. And a little bit like the first game, not everything connecting for the Academy as the players all together for the first couple of games are trying to get to know one another and where each other are on the ice and get the timing and cohesiveness down as a unit. And this is now Jurasevich. Jurasevich, far corner, he'll send it up. And this is Rinaldi. Rinaldi losing the puck there. And it will come back to Anna. Anna gives it back for DeRoche. DeRoche sends it over for Anna. Not able to hang onto the puck there, and EHP will control and come out of their zone. Radatovic not able to hang on to it, and Jurasevich will send that shot in on goalless. He'll steer it aside, and DeRoche will keep far side, leaving it for Gordon. Gordon and DeRoche pinching there with Anna covering at the point. And that's Rinaldi now, putting a shot wide of goalless. Wide of goal and wide of goalless. And EHP will come out of the zone, but not quite, as Charlie DeRoche with a nice keep there at the point. He'll give it up for Gordon. Gordon with a shot, and Gordon scores! Jack Gordon with the goal, his first of the season. Puts the Academy up 1-0 with 6 minutes left to play here in period number 1. Nice keep there at the blue line by DeRoche, and a snipe by Gordon to put the Academy up 1-0. 6 minutes remaining here in period number 1. Academy comes back with a line change after that goal. DeSantis, Williams, and Miknich. Williams now steaming through the middle. Williams looking to give it to Miknich, and goalless will steer it out of trouble as Miknich now in the corner with Williams. That'll come back behind the net to Van Duzen. Van Duzen bodied off there. And the puck will come to the point. Another keep by Cook. And Cook not able to keep the second time around. It'll come now for Varga. Varga gains the red line and dumps it deep in on goalless. Goalless will glove it aside for Lammons. Lammons tries for Van Duzen, but that's turned over and comes out to Cook, who fires it high and over the net. Puck will come back toward the point now as Varga will wind and fire. That deflected wide by Claps. Puck comes out in front as it's centered for DeSantis. He fans on the shot, and now Cook will control. Cook leaving it for DeSantis. DeSantis bodied off on the far side half wall, and EHP will come back out of the zone. Varga now. Varga sends it far side for Cook. Cook up for Miknich. Miknich coming in over the blue line. Fakes a shot. Looks for Williams streaking down the middle. DeSantis fanning again on the shot. Not able to get the shot off there. And back the other way comes Gilchrist for EHP. Gilchrist looking to get around Cook. Gilchrist pulls up. Centers it in front. That bounces through in a tricky way. June steers that aside. And EHP will control his Sweet on the spinorama. Sends it wide of the net. And we're going to get a call here as the Academy is going to get called for a trip. Looks like it's going to be Jake Stapert who's going to go off on the trip. 4:36 left to go here in period number 1, and the Academy shorthanded for the first time in the game as EHP heads to the power play. Got some slow line changes here, and the officials are having none of it. They got Horn out there with Gilchrist and Sweet. Got Ben Presley out there with number 60. Again, another number that we were not given. And Sweet will control now for EHP. Sweet sending it over for 60. Up for Gilchrist. Gilchrist sends it over for Sweet. Horn will control there and dump it deep in the zone. Gilchrist in on the forecheck. That's Coley. Coley sending in for Sweet. Now DeRoche will control. DeRoche sending it up for Chunekaner. Chunekaner coming across the blue line. Chunekaner with a dangle, and he's not able to complete that play. Nice move by Chunekaner, but lost the puck at the last moment, and Gilchrist will come over the academy line. Gilchrist bodied off there nice by Charlie DeRoche. DeRoche from Prince Edward Island. And it'll come back now to Donadio. Donadio sends it deep for Horn. Horn over to Sweet. Sweet back to Donadio. Donadio over for Coley. Coley will flip that in on Jung, and Jung will make the stop here with 3:34 left to go in the penalty to Stapert, and 58 seconds left to go. Sorry, 3:34 left to go here in period number 1, and 58 seconds left to go on the penalty to Stapert, as the faceoff will come to Jung's right. Clapp's not able to win the draw. Jurasevich chips that up to his number 7 counterpart. That's Jake Lammons. Lammons will dump it deep. Van Duzen pinching on the far side. Now Van Duzen losing it there to Williams. Williams will fire it all the way down, and that'll go in on goalless with about 38 seconds left to go here on the power play, and a little over 3 minutes left to go in the first period as EHP comes the other way. This is number 85, and he loses the puck there. Williams not able to control momentarily with the delayed offsides on. The Academy will have a free out, and EHP clears, and the Academy clears all the way down with 15 seconds left to go on the penalty to Stapert. This is Claps. Claps beat to the puck by Miknich. Miknich up for Williams. Williams along the near side half wall. Williams chipping it far side for Jurasevich. That shot goes in and dangerously almost onto the stick of Jack Williams, but it bounces over his stick, and Williams and Miknich will battle in the near side corner as the penalty to Stapert is over. And Justin Gordon streaking through the slot, not able to find the puck there. He's bodied off near side half wall, and we're going to get a whistle. And we got another slashing penalty coming here with 2:21 left to go in period number 1. And this is going to be on Justin Gordon. As you hear the referee below us, EHP going on their second power play. Both teams 0 for 1 so far. Coach Peter Alden will send out Horn, Gilchrist, Donadio, Coley, and Sweet. DeSantis steps in on the draw, and EHP wins the draw. Coley sends it over for Donadio to Sweet, up for Horn. Horn will chip, and Cook will chase. Cook hounded there by Gilchrist. Puck will come back to the point now, and shot just out of the zone by Caden Varga. And EHP feeds it up now. Horn looking for Gilchrist, knocked out of the air by Gordon. But that momentary disruption sends the play off sides, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 1:54 left here to go in period number 1, and 1:33 left to go on the penalty to Gordon. Rinaldi and Horn stepping in on the draw. Rinaldi battling and kicks it ahead. And Coley now for Donadio. Donadio over to Gilchrist. Gilchrist will chip it ahead. And this is Rinaldi. He'll fire it all the way down. That'll bounce in a tricky manner on goaltender Nick Golis. Again, we assume that's who it is. Number 31 is in what we have in the program, but that goaltender is wearing number 41. Rinaldi trying to make a move, unable to do so. And this is Gavers. New Jersey Devils once had a player by the name of Tom Chorsky. They called him the Speedy Tom Chorsky. Felix Gavers is quickly going to be called the Speedy Felix Gavers, as that shot by Horn goes in on Jung, and he steers it aside. And now Ben Presley will control for the elite hockey program just inside his own blue line. Back for Presley now. Presley will skate it, gain the red line, and Presley will dump and put a hit on his counterpart, Caden Varga. Puck will come up the right wing side. That's flagged down by Elite. Not able to get a handle on it is Gabbers. And the Academy will come out of the corner. This is Cook looking for Rinaldi. Rinaldi coming down the left wing side. Rinaldi fires a shot, and goalless with the glove save. 28 seconds left to go here in period number 1. 5 seconds, check that, 8 seconds left to go on the penalty to Gordon. And 28.6, we'll call it 29 seconds left here in period number 1. Face off to the right of goalless. And Cherneck-and-Air will step in. The Quinnipiac commit from Southington, Connecticut. And he'll win that draw and get a shot. That'll go just high and wide of goal or goalless. And Elite will attempt to control there, but kept in again by DeRoche. Over for Stapert, and Cherneck-and-Air will go around goalless and score. A neat passing play there as DeRoche kept it in, fed it to Stapert, and he got it to Cherneck-and-Air. Cherneck-and-Air does not miss, and with 13 seconds left to go, the Academy gets their second goal of the game, and they go up 2-0. That'll read Cherneck-and-Air from DeRoche and Stapert at 16:47. 13 seconds left to go here in the period. And the goal scorer, Cherneck-and-Air, will step in with Gordon and Stapert on his wings. And Victor looking for more off the draw as he moves forward, sends it up, and a shot and a save there by goalless. He deflects that up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage in play here with 7 seconds left to go in the period. And the face-off coming to the right of goaltender Nick Goalless. Cherneck-and-Air will step in on the draw. 7 seconds to go. Oh, and Cherneck-and-Air looking for DeSantis off the draw, not able to connect. Puck comes to the point, and that shot just wide. And period number 1, a good one for the Academy, will come to a close with Selects on top, 2-0. And both teams will head to the dressing room. We'll have about a 12-minute break as they cut the ice here from South Kent, Connecticut. And the Academy up 2-0 on goals by Gorton and Cherneck-and-Air. We'll be back with second period action in about 12 minutes. Back here at the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena in South Kent, Connecticut, where the SASKS Academy 15s hold a 2-0 lead over the elite hockey program from Cheshire Academy. Bennett Jung turning aside every shot he faced in the first period. A little bit of pressure early on, a little bit of pressure about 2/3 of the way through the period, but the Academy carrying most of the play. Goaltender Nick Golis making some saves for the elite hockey program, and in defense of elite with the jersey numbers, it's early in the season. I know Selects, I don't think, has their jerseys in here yet with the names on them, and elite appears they've got one goalie on the bench in a gray sweater and another one wearing 41, neither of whom are on the roster, so doing the best they can with what they got. But again, my apologies if that is goaltender Mike Roberts. I'm assuming with 41 it's Golis. The Academy getting on the board with a Jack Gorton goal, and if memory serves correct, it was a nice keep in at the point, I believe by Charlie DeRoche. Second goal of the period coming with just 13 seconds left by Victor Chernekanair, his first of the season, and again another nice keep at the point. That one was definitely kept in by Charlie DeRoche. He kept it in, fed it for Jake Stapert. Stapert gave it to Chernekanair, and he just dangled around the elite hockey program netminder to extend the Selects lead to 2-0 as we get set here to get underway in the second period with the teams taking the ice. Former Selects Academy coach Dylan Duncan in the building as he's stopping to take a look at a lot of the players he helped recruit. Maybe we'll try and get him on as a guest between periods 2 and 3. Duncan, of course, with his first child on the way in November. Wishing him and his wife the best of luck with that as we head into the fall here. Very exciting for them. And the Academy will send out Jurasevich, Williams, DeSantis, Miknich, and DeRoche to start the period. They'll go back and give a tap to goaltender Bennett Jung. And referee checking with Jung to see if he's ready. He is. And waiting for the netminder for Elite to get back to his crease and get set up there. Referee looking down in his direction, and he is still roughing up his crease. Not quite ready yet, and now we are set to go here. Second period action, and we are underway in the second period as the elite hockey program will dump it deep, and Jung will leave it there for Jurasevich. Jurasevich kicks around for DeRoche, who chips it up for DeSantis. DeSantis coming in with speed over the blue line. DeSantis with a move. Oh, and somehow Golis hung on there. A nice head of steam there by DeSantis coming out of the zone off the chip from DeRoche. Jurasevich with the quick outlet pass. And with 16:41 left here in the first period, and the Academy up 2-0, face-off to the left of the EHP goaltender. Claps will win it there, and he'll send it back for Donadio. Donadio to the point. DeRoche there, again with another nice keep, and Elite will come the other way. This is CJ Stafford. Stafford will send that in, and Jung will blocker that aside. EHP controlling in the corner, comes back to the point for Coley. Coley sending in front, that's tipped, and Jung with the save. As Jung getting some rubber here early in the second period, and Coley will go back all the way down. 16-16 left to go here in period number 2, and the Academy up 2-0. Elite coming out of the zone. They can't connect with Stafford. And Jurasevich chips it over for DeRoche, who feeds for Rinaldi. Rinaldi not able to control, and Donadio will control now for EHP. EHP will just flip that out of the zone as their defense under a bit of pressure there, and Varga now looking for Silverstein. Silverstein's got Anna cutting down the wing, and Anna with a tip on goal, and Golis with the save. Nice play there. Check that, that's not Silverstein. Number 29, Jack Gorton, not number 26, Tyler Silverstein. Again, keep in mind calling this while I'm looking through a viewfinder, so not the easiest to see, but doing the best we can here. As Rinaldi will step in now, he's out there with Anna and Gordon. And comes back to the point now. Cook shoots that goes wide off these lively end boards here at the Admiral James Civil Stockdale Arena. Puck will come to the point. Shot in on goal. Goalless makes a save. And Gordon will control as he and Radotovich battle there in the corner. Van Duzen now. Van Duzen will send it up. And it's kept in there by Rinaldi, but chipped back out. And Cook will handle the puck there. Van Duzen and Cook go into the corner. Van Duzen, the blue liner, moving deep into the zone on the forecheck as the teams will battle there along the near side half wall. And the puck will come out to Gordon. Gordon now at the blue line. Gordon will dump it deep. And Lamens will go back and field behind his netminder. And he will send it up. This is Gilchrist. Gilchrist leaves it for, looks like Horn. Horn looking for Sweet, and it'll come back the other way as Cherneckenair feeds Jake Stapert. Cherneckenair now Stapert, and Gordon getting tangled up behind the net. Justin Gordon now controlling. He'll leave it back for Stapert. Gordon hounding the puck, and Stapert will now control. Stapert with a dangle, and he gets stood up and not able to get that puck to the front of the net. And back the other way comes Elite with a potential 2-on-1, but nice hustle there by Aiden Arisman. And Aiden will control there. And outlet for, check that, that was Josh Steele. The outlets for Aiden Arisman. And now Cherneckenair. Check that, Arisman now on the far side. Cherneckenair on the near side now. Cherneckenair loses the puck there, and Gilchrist will come the other way. Gilchrist looking for Stafford. Good stick there by Steele. Now it comes back to Stafford. Stafford shoots it in on Young. Young makes a save, and he'll save the follow-up and hang on. 13:35 left here to go in period number 2, and the Academy still on top by a score of 2-0. Gavers will win it back for DeRoche. DeRoche sending it up for Boreanaz. That shot by Donadio right to the breadbasket of Jung. He'll smother and hang on. 13:27 left here to go in period number 2. And the face-off to Jung's right. Check his left, or pure right, his left. Back to Donadio now. Donadio with a quick release from that right point position. And Claps will dump it in. This is now Boreanaz. Boreanaz is battling. He and Charlie DeRoche in the corner. Jurasevich now comes in to help out. Puck will come back to Donadio. Donadio feed for Coley. Coley sending it deep. Claps tripped up there by Jurasevich, but no call. And Gavers will come the other way through center ice. Felix Gavers now, the speedy Felix Gavers. Not able to connect on the pass. But the Academy strong in the forecheck here. Centering pass, and that goes through the slot. Doesn't find anybody. And the Elite Hockey program will chip it out of the zone. And Donadio turns it over. Looked like that might have been offsides with a change at the bench, but no call by the official. In fact, there was a call. He waved it off, but it certainly looked offsides as that is thrown in from the neutral zone. That is definitely offsides, and that will come out of the zone. 12:15 left to go here in the middle stanza, and the Academy still with a 2-goal lead. Lead hockey program will send out Majorano, Ellis, and Radotovich, with Van Duzen and Lamens at the point. The Academy countering with Williams, DeSantis, and Miknich, with Cook and Varga at the point. This is Lamens now, hounded by DeSantis. Lamens around for Van Duzen, back to Lamens. Elite getting the puck out of their zone, and Lamens sends it up off an Academy player that rolls in on Jung, and he will stop and cover. 11:47 left to go here in the second period. To the right of Jung, the Academy wins the draw, and Williams will leave it for Miknich. Miknich feeds it up for Williams, who bats it out of midair. Williams battling, and Golis will hang on to the puck wisely. And a faceoff will come to his right, your left, with 11:39 left to go here in period number 2. Horn stepping in against DeSantis on the draw. Teams will battle, and Elite will come up with it. This is Presley. Presley was supposed to be paired with Perez tonight, so we're going to assume that number 60 is Cam Perez. Perez. And Jung will stop that puck that was dumped all the way down with 11:25 left here to go in the second period. Not a lot of flow to this period, a lot of whistles, offsides, dump-ins, you name it. And Rinaldi wins the draw over Horn. And Erisman will send it up the left wing side for Anna. Anna will give it to Jack Gordon. Gordon will dump it in for Rinaldi. Rinaldi leaving it for Gordon. But Perez will turn it over there to Gordon. And Rinaldi now getting to a loose puck. Rinaldi battling along the wall. The puck will come back into Bennett Jung. Jung will leave it for Erisman. Erisman will dump that into the Cheshire Elite Hockey Program bench. 10:47 left to go from the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena. SASKS Academy 15's on top by a deuce. Rinaldi will step in against Claps. And Stafford will control for Elite. Stafford with a backhand, that's tied up, and Rinaldi will control there. Rinaldi coming up the left wing side. He'll leave it there for Gordon, who will dump it in. That momentary disruption sending the play off sides, and Elite will come out of their zone. Gordon now. Gordon pokes it deep, and Donadio will chase. Donadio and Cooley out on the point for Elite, as Claps will send it out of the zone. And DeRoche will control, not able to connect with Anna, who will head to the bench for a change. And that is DeRoche again. Staper now and DeRoche battling there along the far side at center ice. Puck will come back for Jurasevich. Jurasevich with 2 assists in that opening game against the Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers and 2 penalties. Strong physical play combined with a little offensive finesse. And that puck turned over there, and DeSantis with a shot on Golis, and he makes a right pad stop. Quick turnover there, and the shot from DeSantis, but the Cheshire goalie, elite hockey program goalie, equal to the task. The Academy now, this is Cook. Cook with a head of steam coming through center ice. Cook will gain the blue line with a dangle. Nice play by Cook. He'll shoot, and Golis will make the save. What a rush by Austin Cook, showing some nifty hands there. And Justin Gordon now will take for the Academy. Gordon moving in over the blue line. Gordon dancing around Lamons. Gordon with a backhander. That goes high and over Golis. Back to the point now, Varga. Varga will wind and fire. That shot goes wide. Comes off the end boards where Gordon will battle. And we've got a penalty coming up here to EHP. Looks like we're going to get a hook. And the Academy will go on their second power play of the game as Carter Ellis will go off for hooking at 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Off the draw, DeSantis. Puck comes back to center, and Sweet will dump that deep. DeRoche now. Pressure there by Horn. Horn turns the puck over, but nice recovery there by DeRoche. And out comes Chinekanair. Chinekanair over the red line, gains the blue. He's got Williams cutting the middle and DeSantis trailing. Chinekanair out there with Gordon and DeRoche at the point. DeRoche will feed for Williams. Williams far side for Chinekanair. Shot from the point from DeRoche, steered aside by Golis. Now Williams near side half wall. Williams walking in, feeds it back for DeRoche. DeRoche will fire, and Golis with the glove save. And we'll get a stoppage here with about 1:08 left on the penalty to Ellis. And 7:57 left here to go in period number 2. The Academy looking to extend their lead. Puck will come back now for DeRoche. DeRoche controls there, gives it to Williams. Williams walking in, and that's chipped up and out of play by Hunter Gilchrist. And with just over a minute remaining here on the Elite Hockey Program penalty, and 7:51 left to go here in period number 2. DeSantis losing a draw there to Claps, but nice keep at the point by Chinekanair. Chinekanair looking for the centering pass, but it'll come to DeSantis. Now DeSantis walking to the middle. DeSantis firing, and Golis with a glove save. 44 seconds left to go here on the penalty. 7:33 left to go here in period number 2. And again, there have been a lot of stoppages in this period. This has not been the most free-flowing of periods, but that's to be expected early here in the season from the South Kent School in beautiful South Kent, Connecticut. Miknich stepping in on the draw as he gets some time at center on the power play. Rinaldi sends it back to Varga. Varga across for Austin Cook. Austin Cook walks the middle, sends it in front. That puck is tipped in front by Rinaldi as it'll come back now and across for Varga. Varga with a shot and a left pad save by Golis. Miknich leaves it there for Stapert. Stapert tries to get it back to Miknich. And Rinaldi will battle in the corner, and Miknich will control. Miknich now leaves it for Stapert. Stapert back for Miknich as they give and go. Miknich now looking for Cook at the point. Cook will leave it over for Varga. His shot fired wide, and it'll come back to the point now for Cook. Puck will come all the way to center ice, and Cook will skate back behind goaltender Bennett Jung, and he will regroup. 6:41 left to go, and both teams now over on the power play. Cheshire with a little pressure here. And we've got a delayed offsides here as the Elite Hockey Program will have to clear the zone. And the Academy will regroup as Austin Cook. Long headman pass up for Rinaldi. Rinaldi can't quite get the handle on that one. Elite content to dump that out, and Ellis now. Ellis, and Claps bodied off hard there by Stapert. Shot in on Jung, he makes the save, and the puck will come back to the point. And we're going to get a penalty here. Yep, 22 there. That's Ellis with the trip. It was simultaneous with the whistle as the puck went up into the netting, and right as the whistle, just before the whistle sounded, Ellis stuck out his leg with the trip, and 5:54 left here to go in period number 2. And the Academy on their third power play of the game. Check that, maybe fourth power play. Charlie DeRoche now controlling behind goaltender Bennett Jung, and DeRoche will come out of the zone. DeRoche feeding it up for DeSantis. DeSantis getting hooked there, but maintains control of the puck. DeSantis puts it off the referee, who either stepped on the puck or was knocked over by the force of DeSantis' pass. And hopefully he's all right, but he falls down. It looks like he's back up and going. Here's DeRoche comes through the middle. Charlie DeRoche, who's had a nice game here with a couple of big keep-ins at the point to lead to goals. He'll leave it for Williams. Williams sending it across. And back to DeRoche. DeRoche walking in. DeRoche looking to find DeSantis back door, but that puck steered away in front of the net. And Cherneckenair now back for DeRoche. Cherneckenair over to Williams. DeRoche back to Cherneckenair. Cherneckenair's got all kinds of time. He walks in, and that puck went either off the goaltender or up and over. Back out to DeRoche now, and he sends it in for Williams. Williams with a nifty tip, but right into the pads of the Elite Hockey Program netminder. 4:44 left to go here. 50 seconds left on the penalty to Carter Ellis. And Ryan Miknich will step in on the draw. He's out there with Stapert and Rinaldi. Rinaldi leaves it back for Varga. Varga sends it over to Cook. Cook leaving for Stapert, back to Cook. Cook sending it in. Varga with the shot, that's high and wide of Golis. And Cook having a little bit of trouble as he loses the handle on the puck. A little gentle trip there that wasn't called. Certainly not worthy of a 5-on-3, so we play on. And Miknich now hounded by Horn, and he loses the puck. But now the Academy will control, and Rinaldi will give to Stapert. Stapert coming through the neutral zone, into the Academy offensive zone, and Cook now. Puck in front, shot on goal by Miknich, and Golis will hang on. 3:51 left here in period number 2, and the Academy still on top. Well, it's a shame if we've got the goaltenders' names wrong here, because Nick Golis has had a strong night. A lot of shots and a lot of good saves by the netminder. And the Academy looking to extend their lead here is Arisman. And Gavers now behind the net. And that is Jack Gorton. And Colin Anna keeping at the point. Gavers now in the far corner, sends it back to the point for Steele. Steele with a shot, and that's tipped over the net by Colin Anna. Anna now with the puck. And Elite trying to get out of the zone. Shot in by C.J. Stafford. That's steered aside by Jung. And Jack Gorton out there. That puck's turned over, and Jung with a save. Near side corner. This is Coley. Gorton now. And Josh Steele will come through center. Steele leading the rush. Steele maintaining possession there. Sends it in front for Anna. He chips that wide, and Gorton now back for Arisman. Arisman over for Steele. Steele with a shot. That goes wide, just out of the reach of Gorton as the rebound. The puck rebounded off the end boards and just squirted wide of Gorton. And Arisman now will dump it deeper. And Ben Presley will skate up the left wing side, coming out of the zone for EHP. Presley trying to carry it into the zone, no sail there, and Cherneckenair will chase for the Academy with Miknich and Williams. Might have been a hand pass there, but no call as Williams comes back into the zone. Williams with a dangle. Spin around with pass, centering pass. Oh, and I don't know how Cherneckenair did not convert on that one. What a neat passing play, and it right onto the stick of Cherneckenair, and I think he was just unlucky as the goalie stuck out a leg and stopped the puck, and then was able to gather himself, cover, and hang on with 1:56 left to go here in the second period, and a glorious chance there. Cherneckenair set up by Williams, and we play on. The Academy still up 2-0. Shot there by Cherneckenair. Pad save. Miknich tips it up and over the net. And back the other way comes Horn. Chinekanair coming back in. Chinekanair pulls up, he shoots, that's blocked by Lammons. Sweet now, chipping it around for Van Duzen. Van Duzen controlling. A little less than a minute and a half to go here in the second period. As this game has settled down, we've had no scoring here despite several glorious chances for the Academy. A couple of good saves by the EHP netminder. And we'll have an icing here as the puck will come back down to the right of Bennett Jung, who stopped all that he's faced. And with 1:06 left to go here in period number 2, and the Academy on top 2-0. We'll have Nick DeSantis step in against Claps. And DeSantis will control for the Academy. This is Justin Gordon. Justin Gordon with Staper. He shoots at a glove, saved by Golis. .53 seconds left here to go in period number 2. And Golis just absolutely robbing Justin Gordon as EHP comes out of the zone. EHP with a chance now. Shot across, and Jung gets across as Claps hung on to that pass way too long. Had a wide open net and just tried to settle that puck down instead of getting the one-timer off, and Jung kept his composure, got across, and made the save with 40 seconds left here in period number 2. That would have been a goal that would have gotten EHP back into this hockey game right here, and Jung came up big, and a little bit of an unforced error there by Claps. And we're going to get a penalty here on the Academy with 36 seconds to go, and Gordon's going to go for his second penalty of the game. Actually, that might be his third penalty. That's a cross check, and he's going to sit with 36 seconds left here to go in the second period as Claps will step in for EHP. EHP getting to the front of the net and just out of the reach of number 85 for EHP, and then he was bodied off nicely and unable to get a shot on the goaltender from Nashville, Tennessee. This is now Coley with 16 seconds to go, a minute 40 on the power play. And Elite coming back through the middle, CJ Stafford. Stafford loses it there, Rinaldi controls. And Rinaldi will come out of the zone with 5 seconds left. Rinaldi's got Steele going to the net, and 1 second, and that'll end the period with Elite having a minute 24 remaining on their power play as the teams will head to the locker room. Selects, holds serve, and keeps their 2-0 lead. And they'll look to kill the penalty the final minute 24 as the third period gets underway here. We're going to go for an ice cut. The Academy up 2-0 on goals by Jack Gordon and Victor Chinekanair. And we'll see in about 12 minutes as we take a break here from the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena in beautiful South Kent, Connecticut. Teams coming out of the locker room with about a little less than a minute remaining here in the second intermission, and the Academy on top 2-0. 15s with goals from Jack Gorton. Off a nice keep in by Charlie DeRoche at the point, and DeRoche with another nice keep in on the second goal as he maintained possession of the puck at his own blue line, dished it off to Jake Stapert. Stapert fed Victor Chernekanair, and Chernekanair potted his first goal of the season, and the Academy with a 2-0 lead at the end of 2. They will have a remainder of a penalty to kill here as we start the third period, and we did check on the official score sheet, and that is in fact goaltender Nick Golis. So glad we're giving credit where credit is due. Golis keeping his team in it with several stops, including a somewhat unbelievable save on a wide open Victor Chernekanair, who appeared to put it dead center, and Golis sticking out a leg and somehow making a stop. So we will head to the third period here. Minute 24 left on the SASKS Academy penalty. As we get set here with the players back on the ice to start the third period. So the Academy carrying the play for most of that second period. Several chances, not able to convert. And again, not even tonight actually, marking the first day of the second week on campus. So these players still getting acclimated to what for many of them is a new environment and new teammates, new coaches, a new routine. And so team at this early juncture of the season lacking a little bit of the cohesiveness that you would expect to see as we mark the turn on the calendar at the end of December and step into January. I expect Coach Scott Gainey will make great gains with this team, and the players will get more comfortable with each other and with the campus, and certainly see a lot of talent out there. And we are set to go here to start the third period. Jack Williams on the draw, and Elite will control. And Williams pressuring Van Duzen, and Horn now will come through center for EHP. Horn dumping it deep for Sweet. Sweet's got Van Duzen at the point, but puts it out of his reach. And Colin Anna with a blaze of speed. Williams supporting him. He'll pick up the puck. Williams, he'll hold there and rag it back to kill some time. Williams maintaining control. Gets caught up in the skates of Anna, who will dump it back for Jurasevich. Jurasevich will fire it all the way down on goaltender Golis. He'll steer that aside, and EHP will look to come out of their zone with a little over a half minute remaining on the penalty to Justin Gordon. And EHP coming in offsides. 33 seconds left to go on the penalty to Gordon. And the face-off just in front of the SASKS Academy bench. Just 51 seconds into the third period. Austin Cook controlling now, leaving it for Josh Steele. Steele firing it all the way down. Golis will tee it up there for his defense. And this is Coley. Coley, right wing pass to Donadio. Donadio now. Donadio for Claps. Claps back for Coley. Coley dancing around one Academy forward. And he'll get the puck into the zone, leaving it for Gilchrist. Gilchrist steps by Steele. Gilchrist claps, and C.J. Stafford out there for EHP. Puck kept in at the point by Donadio. Stafford now. Stafford turns, and his bid goes wide of Jung. Bennett Jung with the shutout here with just a couple minutes into period number 3 as the Academy comes back the other way. Jack Gordon with a goal. He's bodied off there by Claps, and Claps will come away with the puck. Claps avoids a challenge from Miknich. Comes back in front to Gordon, and nice save again by Golis as the puck comes back out to the point. And Steele is challenged by Ellis, and it'll come all the way back for Cook. Cook now. Chipped ahead for Trunekanair. Trunekanair out there with Gordon. Gordon with a shot. And with all the quality chances Golis has had, he looked to have a little trouble with that puck that was just floated in on goal. And he's able to come up with it, but not without some difficulty. 14:37 left to go here in the third period, and the Academy successfully killing off the penalty to Justin Gordon as Rinaldi set to step in on the draw against Horn. Rinaldi over to Staper, back to the point. Varga with a shot. That's deflected out high. Rinaldi now. Comes back to Arisman at the point. Rinaldi now near side half wall. Rinaldi spins. Looks to get it in front. Nobody there. Goes off a skate. And out comes EHP. This puck is centered for Horn. Horn with a shot. Rebound. Oh, and Jung with a nice pad save. As the initial one, he fought off to his right and then pushed over and made a pad stop to keep the Academy lead at 2. As Rinaldi now controls in the far corner, and Varga comes out of the zone, sends it up to Staper. Staper gloves it ahead into Gordon's waistline, and they're going to call, I believe, either offsides or a hand pass there. Could be either, as that puck was gloved right to Gordon, who might have preceded the puck into the zone. Either way, whistle, face-off outside the zone, as the Academy sends out DeSantis, Gavers, and Williams. Majorano out there with Radatovic and Ellis. And the referee's having a debate over probably whether this is a hand pass or an offsides. And I guess they ultimately determine it's an offsides as DeSantis steps in, and he wins the draw easily there as it comes back to Durasevic. Durasevic will send it deep, and the Academy will ground and pound. DeSantis, he'll control behind the net. DeSantis, he's challenged, hooked down, but he regains his feet, and that puck sent in by DeRoche. Gavers now. Gavers out for DeSantis. DeSantis in front to Williams, and Golis with the right pad stop. There's a little misdirection there by Williams. Looked like he was going to cut to the front of the net, pulled it back and tried to tuck it short side, but Golis equal to the task. As we've played just over 3.5 minutes here in period number 3. Coach Scott Gainey changing up the personnel and the lines. Maybe a little bit to get some different looks for some of these players that he's getting familiar with, as well as Stafford comes back the other way, 2-on-1, and he elects to shoot, opting to shoot instead of passing off to Claps. And that shot not on net, high and wide. But as I said, Coach Scott Gainey trying some different combinations, and obviously things mixed up a little bit with a couple of penalties. So not sure whether by design or whether by circumstance, but seeing some different players playing together here as we move along in this 2-0 hockey game. This is now Williams. Williams circling high. He sends a wrister in on Golis. He'll glove it and hang on. 12:43 left to go here in period number 3, and the Academy on top, 2-0. Academy will get some fresh legs on the ice. This is Boreana, Silverstein, and Anna out there with Josh Steele and Austin Cook. Horn and Sweet out there as Boreanaz. And Anna with a shot, right pad saved by Golis. And Elite chips it to the point, and Steele turns it over there at the blue line. As this is Sweet now for Horn with a pass across and a save by Bennett Jung, who's come up big here in a 2-0 hockey game. That's a nice passing play by Elite, and Jung equal to the task. His big stop there keeps it a 2-goal lead for the Academy. And the faceoff will come to his left as the referee puts the net back into position. The Academy with goals by Gordon and Chernekanair as Colin Anna steps in against his counterpart, Horn from Elite. Puck comes back to the point. That's shot in on Young, and he'll smother and hang on. Just 5 seconds off the clock there as we get a stoppage with 12:18 left to go here. And again, there's not been a ton of flow to this game. A lot of whistles. Some of that from good goaltending and stoppages, and some of that from offsides and turnovers and pucks into the bench. Play back underway now. And this is Sweet. Sweet sends it in front. And Jung watches that go through the slot as Chernekanair will collect and head out of the zone. He's coming in over the blue line with Gordon. Chernekanair. Chernekanair turns and bids for Miknich. Chernekanair and Gordon out there. Puck comes back to the point. Cook with a shot, and Golis with a pad stop. As Elite will get the red line, and no icing there as Cook will regroup behind Bennett Jung. And Chernekanair coming back in over the blue line. Chernekanair sends it across, tries to feed Steele. Steele battling there, and Steele knocked to the ice by Van Duzen. Puck comes in front, and Golis fought that one off, and nobody there for the rebound as Elite will regroup and chip the puck out of the zone. Headman pass for Gilchrist. Gilchrist coming in, and he's beaten to the puck there by Varga as Varga will chip it up, and back the other way comes Jake Staper. Staper with a nifty move. Loses the puck momentarily, chipped back in by Elite, but Staper regains, comes over the blue line, and unable to beat Van Duzen as that puck will go over to Donadio. Donadio battling along the wall just inside the Academy offensive blue line. Stafford comes back the other way. Stafford will shoot it in on Young. He'll steer that one aside. Puck will come out, and this is Gordon now. Rinaldi out there with Gordon and Staper, and Rinaldi just leveled there by Coley. Big hit as Rinaldi came with a head of steam, got the puck to the middle of the ice, and we've got a whistle. And it looks like we may have what here? Like the puck out of play or possibly the net off, but no call on that hit as Rinaldi took it up high in the shoulder, and DeSantis will step in on the draw. DeSantis against Majorano. Puck will come back to the point. Varga will keep there for the Academy. And the puck will come out now for Varga. Varga challenged there by Coley. Coley with that big hit on Rinaldi. And now Jack Williams will send it up the left wing side for Gavers. Gavers will chip it deep, and DeSantis will chase, pressured by Ellis. DeSantis. Gloves coming up a little bit now. See if the referees try to rein this one in or let the boys play a little bit. DeSantis now, wheeling and dealing. DeSantis back to the point for Varga. Varga pressure there by Ellis. Good keep after losing the puck. And Ellis now tries to hit Raditovic, and he's gassed, going for a change. He'll dump it deep. Jung will set it up there for DeRoche. DeRoche now coming out of his zone. DeRoche dancing around a couple of pressuring forecheckers, and DeRoche will gain the blue line as he skates to the left of goaltender Nick Golis. And Jack Williams out there now. Williams battling with Ben Presley. Williams and Presley played together last year on the Westchester Express, along with goaltender Tommy Aiken, who's got the night off. Williams now pulls it back, sends it out in front. Anna crashing the net, and somehow looks like goaltender, no, that's a goal. Colin Anna with the goal. As that puck came off the end boards, Williams pulled it in front, and Anna pots in the rebound, and that's a big goal for the Academy. As EHP was getting some chances, Bennett Jung shut the door, and they come back and convert on a broken play in front. Colin Anna with his first goal of the season. With a little under 9 minutes to go here, and the Academy now up 3-0. Goals by Gorton, Chunekanair, and now Anna. All three players getting their first tallies of the season. And after so many players got on the board against Mid-Fairfield, Chunekanair looks to add his second goal. After so many players figured in the scoring in game number one of the nice things you're seeing right now is an even distribution of scoring, as several different players have gotten in on the action here in just the first two games. Jurasevich sends it up the left wing side for Cook. Cook moving over the blue line. Cook dances in front. That goes off a skate. And Gorton now. Gorton controlling. And he's hit up high there. No call. Back to Gorton. Gorton down low. Bottom circle. He's challenged there by Lamons. Puck will come back to the point now. Cook will keep. And Cook is content just to dump it deeper into the zone. As Miknich there. And Gorton taking another high hit. And head contact supposed to be a point of emphasis, but seeing a lot of it here. Not much called as Jurasevich moves in. Jurasevich with a shot, and that goes high and up over the net as Stapert keeps it in at the right wing boards and now moves to the left wing corner. He's challenged there by Lamons. Stapert skating out of the corner. Gavers. And now Elite. This is Clapp. Clapp puts a body on Cook, but the Academy comes away with the puck. And this is Justin Gordon. Gordon looking for Stapert in front. Nice stick lift there by the EHP defender as they come back the other way, and this is Gilchrist. Gilchrist tries to center it. Leaves it for Donadio. Puck will come back to Donadio. He shoots it in there, blocked by Gavers. And the Academy will come back through center. This is Justin Gordon. Justin Gordon moving in. Gordon will leave it, but C.J. Stafford there to chip it back. Comes to the point. As Ayersman's shot goes in on goal, as he turns it aside. Steele keeps it at the point. Goes to Gordon now. Gordon with a shot high and over the net. And Gilchrist content just to chip it all the way down. And this will go for an icing. Now as it's not going to make it. And Ayersman leaves the puck there. Turns it over, and Stafford, centering pass, goes all the way back down as Donadio chases. Pressured there by goal scorer Anna. Colin Anna. And we got a hold there, but DeRoche keeps it at the point, and DeRoche flying in through the slot, puts that puck high and over goalless. The Academy really buzzing now. DeSantis now goes to Anna. His shot goes aside. We got a delayed penalty, and as EHP touches, we'll get a whistle and a call. This is going to be a hook on Donadio. And the Academy, with 5:54 remaining here in the game, will go on the power play. So the Academy, 3-0 lead and on the power play here with just under 6 minutes to play. And Elite's going to call a timeout. So Coach Scott Gainey will draw something up for the troops here. And we'll see what he's got in store for his troops. Although make no mistake about it, we're not going to show you the chalkboard or the grease board. We're giving away no company secrets here, folks. So the Academy with 11 players getting on the scoreboard on Sunday. Adds 3 new goal scorers here with their first tallies of the season. Gordon getting the scoring underway to start it. Cherneck and Air followed that up, and Colin Anna to give the Academy a 3-0 lead. And we'll see if they can add to it here on the power play. The 15s, of course, with 3 games this weekend. They'll play a home-and-home set with Hamden Saturday night at 5 and Sunday afternoon. And they'll play the South Florida Hockey Academy, a new program. U16 team coming up here to play both the 16s on Saturday and the 15s on Sunday morning. So we'll see that action both live from Hamden, Connecticut, and from right here at the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena with a doubleheader on Sunday. Off the draw, comes back to Cook. Cook sends it over to his D partner. That's shot in and steered aside by Golis. Gordon now moves the puck back to Cook. Cook sends it over, trying to find Williams. Williams, who's seen action at the point on the power play a couple of different times, both Sunday and today, and now DeSantis. He'll curl behind Bennett Jung. Jung perfect on the night, stopping everything he's faced, and DeSantis comes over the blue line. DeSantis moving in. DeSantis has the puck knocked off his stick, but recovers and will dump it deep as Jack Williams will chase. And this is Justin Gordon. Justin Gordon coming off the half wall. Gordon back to the point. Cook, he'll leave it there for Williams. Williams sends it down low for DeSantis. DeSantis tries to cut in front, and he's upended, and Golis will cover up the puck that found its way to his goal mouth. And with 1 minute even remaining here on the penalty to Donadio, and 4:54 left here in the third period. Puck will come back to DeRoche. DeRoche will shoot, and that goes high and wide of Golis. Puck will come back around for Varga. Varga with a slap shot, and that's right into the glove of netminder Nick Golis. Golis has had a solid night here so far. Good goaltending at both ends. The Academy certainly has had enough opportunities to be up by 4 goals, as was the case on Sunday. And I suspect as the season rolls along, a few more of those opportunities will go in the net as the tans fade and memories of sunscreen go away. Back to DeRoche now. DeRoche at the point. He shoots it. That's blocked by Sweet. DeRoche will recover. Hang on to the puck. And DeRoche walks in. That's off the body of Jack Gordon in front, and that goes wide as both teams battle behind the net, and it will come back and almost out of the reach of Varga, who was pinching, but he's able to recover and keep it in the zone there. Both teams battling just inside the Academy blue line, and they're going to say we got a hand pass. Puck clearly not offsides, but that was gloved by Varga. And the faceoff will come outside the zone. 20 seconds to go on the penalty to Donadio, and 4:14 left to go here in the third period. Off the draw, Jack Gordon controlling. Gordon sends it back for Charlie DeRoche. DeRoche, right wing side for Gordon. Gordon, no relation to the Gordon's Fisherman. Well, maybe he is, but to the best of our knowledge, no. EHP losing the puck there as Varga keeps. Centering pass for Gordon, just out of his reach, a little behind him. And Gordon sends it back to DeRoche. And he was out of the zone at that point, so the Academy will regroup and try to re-enter here. And Elite will control momentarily before Stapert. Stapert, who's shown some nice stick handling skills here tonight, and Gavers, the speedy Felix Gavers, darting to the middle. And that was Van Duzen to come strip the puck off his stick. Gilchrist will chip it out and back the other way for Steele. Steele racing down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call as the penalty had expired with 3:17 left to go here in the third period. And the Academy with a 3-0 lead as Cherneck-and-Air comes out on the ice. Cherneck-and-Air out there. Sends it back to Durasevich. Durasevich with a tricky shot that Golis struggles with, but rebound falls to his left, and he will cover. As Cherneck-and-Air won that draw cleanly, right back to Durasevich, who fired one in on goaltender Nick Golis. Cherneck-and-Air out there with Rinaldi and Gavers. Again, another look from Coach Scott Gainey as he gets to know these players. Puck is in front and into the pads of Golis. And we will get a whistle here. Again, not a game with some of the most flow you've ever seen. As that puck will come back, and Durasevich not able to keep it in, and Steele will try to send it out, but that'll come to Horn. Horn will walk in, and Horn fires top shelf, and he gets Elite on the board. As Jung is finally beat. As Elite able to chip the puck out of the zone, and John Horn coming down the left wing side found some open net on the blocker side of Jung, and it is 3-1 with 2:51 left here to go in the third period. So the Academy still leading by 2 goals. And DeSantis now feeds for Williams. DeSantis, Cook. Cook just is going to get it deep, and Williams will chase hard. Donadio over for Coley. And Coley. And this is Sweet. Sweet coming up through the middle. Pass over to number 85. Unfortunately, we don't have his name. And a nice pad stop there by Jung, and the centering pass was tipped, and he got a left pad on that one, and back the other way comes DeSantis. DeSantis racing in with Cook. DeSantis to Cook, and what a goal! Nice passing play there as Nick DeSantis fed Austin Cook, and he chips it past Golis, who was down and out. And the Academy gets that 3-goal lead right back on a nice goal by Austin Cook, set up by Nick DeSantis. And with 2:08 left to go here in the third period, the Academy back on top by 3, 4-1. Nifty passing play there. And again, these boys starting to find each other out there. Still just 2 games into this young season as Rinaldi's hooked and tripped. He centers it in front, and no call on the play, as Rinaldi tried to get that to Ryan Miknich, and back the other way comes Stapert. Stapert flying through the neutral zone. Stapert centers it. Stapert was looking for Rinaldi there, unable to find him, and back the other way. This is the Academy controlling there, and Miknich moving in on the left wing side. Miknich, he's got Rinaldi through the center, but got spun around there and not able to center the puck. Puck now coming in front. DeRoche stepping up. That puck gloved down by Elite, and they'll take it out of the zone, and that's Gilchrist. Gilchrist looking for Stafford, but not able to connect, and DeRoche will turn it over there, but Miknich will recover for the Academy, come out of the zone, gain the red line, and dump it off the boards for Rinaldi. Rinaldi centers it for Stapert. And Stapert dancing around one defender, but not able to maintain control of the puck. And this is Justin Gordon. Gordon showing some speed there on the forecheck. Puck will come back now to Durasevich. Durasevich far side. This is Josh Steele. Steele moving in. His shot is blocked. And this is Gordon now. Gordon showing some nice skating there. Feeds it for Cherneck-and-Air. Cherneck-and-Air fires one just off the mark. Back to Durasevich now. Durasevich will dump it deeper for Gordon. Justin Gordon. Gordon battling in the corner. That'll come back to Durasevich. He'll take a shot. Goal is having trouble with that one as the puck bounces in front. but not onto an academy stick, and they will regain control at the blue line. That's Gordon now. Gordon sending it over for Steele. And your final score, South Kent 4, 15 Nationals, and the elite hockey program from Cheshire Academy 1. So the academy going back to congratulate goaltender Bennett Jung on the win. Jung had a solid game. Not facing any constant pressure, but certainly several good opportunities where he stood tall and kept elite from really getting their foothold on this game. And the academy able to get goal scoring from a variety of players, all with their first goals. Jack Gordon got the scoring started. Victor Chinekanair followed that up. Austin Cook added a goal, as did Colin Anna. So your final score from the Stockdale Arena in South Kent, Connecticut. SASKS Academy at South Kent School 15, Nationals 4. Elite hockey program at Cheshire Academy 1. And the academy moves to 2-0 on the season. We'll see you on Saturday afternoon from Hamden, Connecticut, right here on YouTube. This has been SASKS Academy 15 National Hockey on YouTube. I'm Wells Aiken. Have a good night, everybody.